Hello and welcome back to America's Forum here on Newsmax TV. I'm John Bachman. Joining us right now via phone is Newsmax Managing Editor Tim Collie, here with us to take a look at what's leading the site on Newsmax.com today. Hi, Tim.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Good. What's leading the site today?
We've got a story on Kathleen Sebelius, who, in what is a very unnecessary self-inflicted wound, gave an interview with HuffPost in which she said that the 7 million figure, the much touted 7 million figure for the Obamacare website, Obamacare sign-up, didn't come from her, which just seems ridiculous because she's been touting the figure for over a year.
Well, there has been some speculation out there, Tim, as you well know, that Sebelius might not be able to last, and that she is the fact that she's still in place in her position as the Secretary of Health and Human Services is only just because it would look so bad if she were to step aside. Was there any indication in what you read or what you saw reported that she was trying maybe to protect herself for future backlash?
I don't get that sense. I mean, I think this was just kind of ineptitude because she went into sort of great detail. I'm not quite sure what would be the end game for her, and even, she's just created a brouhaha where it wasn't necessary. There's plenty of brouhaha surrounding Obamacare. She didn't need to go and create a new one.
That's right, and I wouldn't be the first one to accuse her of lying, and that's not what I'm saying here. I'm just using the euphemism to say, when someone is lying, sometimes they can't stop talking.
Yes, exactly, and Charles Krauthammer made that point too. She's done this, but again, I can't fathom why she did this, especially on the day after the president came after and was, largely touting the 4 million figure they've hit.
All right. Also, still with us, Tim, is Andy Tillis, who's joining us here on the set today. Andy, we've been talking a lot about these numbers, the Obamacare enrollment numbers, and for someone who's paying attention to this, what do you think? We've heard so much from the administration. The 7 million number was the key number. Now we're hearing from the woman who's in charge of basically running the Obamacare right now that I didn't say that number.
There's a lot of things that they didn't say. It's amazing. Obamacare is apparently nothing that they said about Obamacare is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you can keep your doctor. You can't keep your doctor. So, I mean, this is nothing surprising.
Are you a big movie fan as well? We're switching topics now because we got to move on.
I am a big movie fan.
Okay, are you going to check out the Son of God movie?
Absolutely.
All right, Tim, so this is another big story. We've been following this very closely. The Son of God premiering this weekend should have a huge effect on box office numbers. What are we predicting here is going to happen with this drama?
They've got a forecast that came out early yesterday that basically Hollywood's looking for this to double what they anticipated, and they're talking about a $22 million box office. From an earlier projection, it had been just $13 million, so a $22 million box office in February is probably going to win quite handily the weekend. So we could have another Mel Gibson Passion of Christ on our hands.
This is interesting to talk about in this trend, Andy, because these Christian movies are becoming more and more popular, Christian dramas on television
I just
as
saw
well.
one on the History Channel. It was like 3 days of the whole story of the Bible and everything.
It's fascinating now, especially as we get ready to move into the Lent season and get close to Easter as well. Now, Tim, also, we understand you have some story that's about to break on the website that you're working on right now. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, just coming over the wire from Associated Press right now, it seems that a judge has struck down another gay marriage law in Texas, though his ruling has been put on hold. So it's not going to have immediate repercussions, but it's just one more, battlefield in the whole gay marriage debate as we get ready for what's going to happen in Arizona.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday a little bit with Jan Brewer. She's facing a tough decision. A lot of Republicans right now telling her to veto this bill, which would allow employees of companies to essentially say, I don't want to serve somebody or help someone because of their sexual orientation here. There is a domino effect going on here, Tim, right now with these types of rulings. Can you give us a little bit more detail about what happened in Texas?
I can't give you a whole lot of detail. I think it's very similar. From what I recall, the Texas law is very similar to the laws elsewhere in other states. So I have not seen the judge's ruling yet or anything. I will add that we've got a sort of separate controversy brewing over these remarks that Eric Holder made earlier in the week, in which that he simply said that he would not be defending or enforcing any state gay marriage bans, which has led to a whole lot of angry state attorney generals challenging him. Most recently, the Wisconsin Attorney General Van Hollen, who just said it's a dangerous precedent to set for an attorney general to say, oh, I don't like that law, I don't agree with it, so I'm not going to enforce it.
Yeah, and it's a similar thing that's happening right now with the marijuana laws, the drug laws in this country. They're still on the books here, but Eric Holder saying maybe we'll turn the other cheek and not pay attention. Obviously, this is happening with these gay marriage laws as well. Anybody talking, Tim, about a lawsuit perhaps in response to what Eric Holder said, that maybe you can't weigh in as a federal government in a situation like this? It's better left to the states?
Not yet, but he's definitely got a whole lot of angry attorney generals on his hands, so that could be possible down the road. I'm not sure what the grounds are that they would do that, but I'm sure it's being discussed.
Are there any specific attorneys general right now speaking out against this?
Yeah, most recently, and on the site today, you'll see the Wisconsin Attorney General, J.B. Van Hollen, who basically said, quote, the impact really is that it sends a message to the people that the rule of law does not necessarily prevail. He thinks it really, quote, erodes the entire system for a holder to be doing this.
And what will be interesting to see is how this plays, and you might give me some flack for doing this, how this will play in 2014, where this is an issue in a lot of states, especially the red states. Again, it kind of gives the Republican Party some red meat to say, the Attorney General Eric Holder is trying to step in and interfere with our state rights.
Guy,
interesting story, Tim. We'll look for that as it gets ready to get up on the website. Thanks so much for being with us. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, John.
Thanks,
Have
Tim.
a good day.
All right, Andy, thank you as well. We'll have much more guys coming up on the show, including a look at what's ahead today on the Steve Malzberg Show, which will be coming to you live from New York. Of course, you can always reach us on our social media platforms. Tweet me directly at JohnB_Newsmax, or any of us here at the program at Newsmax TV, #America's Forum. We'll be right back with more after this.